It is the last day of the season, no introduction is needed. Let's hop into some ladder games, and everybody better lock in right now. Here we go in the first match against Zihan with the Duchess Tower. So immediately off the rip, that makes me think he's probably going to have the Giant deck with the Prince and the Fireball and all that. And pretty much everybody uses the same exact version of Giant, but he has a Heal Spirit, so that's already a different version than the usual one. I'm not sure if he's playing Sparky. I haven't faced any Sparky this season really at all. Which is weird because it was pretty solid last season and the season before that. I think the mini P.E.K.K.A getting nerfed made Sparky a lot worse because you don't really play Giant Sparky with the Prince in it much. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't synergize nearly as well as, say, Giant Prince with mini P.E.K.K.A, or Giant Sparky with mini P.E.K.K.A, I mean. So that Mega Minion's going to die. He does not use the ability right there, which is good for me. And then I can just cycle my log like this. We do get the Prince in that log as well. I'm actually just going to go ahead and rocket this right here. He's probably going to play a small spell on these Skellies. Yeah, he does Rage preemptively, so I've got to go for my Knight on top of this Prince right here to make sure it dies. And he does Lumberjack other lane. The Giant's going to get one hit right here, but what I can do is get the King Tower activation. So, which would you rather have? No damage or King Tower activation and one Giant hit? I'll definitely take the King Tower for the rest of the match. It's going to be super helpful against this deck as well because, of course, this deck is known as just spamming every card on the river and then spelling your units and trying to break through in that manner. I would say this is a hard matchup. He took out the heal, or he took out maybe the Zap for the Heal Spirit. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but that's my prediction right now. I'm going to go Tesla up top and see how he wants to play this. Unfortunately, he does have the Heroic Mega Minion, which I still have not bought, by the way. I'm debating buying it just because, like, I'm scared that there's going to be no way to unlock it at all if I don't buy it right now, but I really don't want to spend money on this game still until we see consistent changes. Anyways, he does use his ability right there. That's 3 Elixir, I would say, kind of down the drain in a way. He didn't really need to do that. Like, I just don't see the reason for that. He does have Evolution Bomber, right? I'm not sure if he has it in Cycle or not. He does. Perfect. Tesla's going to come down just in time. So his 2 evolutions are the Bomber and, of course, that Lumberjack that we see right there. Going to be a bit sketchy to defend. He actually just goes Giant Mega Minion the river. I'm not sure why. Maybe he was trying to predict me going Expo. That's what the only thing I could think of off the top of my head as to why he would go so aggressively right there. But yeah, I was going to double upload yesterday. Then I literally played a TikTok tournament, like a creator 2v2 tournament with my teammate was Grizz, and we literally won the tournament, and it was almost 5 hours long. So the tournament was completely longer than I expected, and I was exhausted after, and I just honestly went to bed like an hour later and didn't even do anything the rest of the night because I was so tired from the tourney just sitting there for so long. But yeah, he has Lumberjack, Evo, and Cycle. We'll go Larry's like this right here, then Knight on top of this, then Log as well. But I might record another 3.0 video today depending on how I'm feeling just for the end of the season because I'd like to get like a respectable finish with 3.0. Of course, I'm not going to have time to play all my accounts at once at the end of the season, but you know, maybe getting to like 3,100-ish with 3.0, I'd feel pretty comfortable or pretty happy with that, I guess, if I could do that as well. So I'm gonna go Evo Tesla like this right here. Like, this is my first season ever using 3.0 more than 1 or 2 times during the entire season, right? Like, actually pushing with it. That's gonna kill that. But yeah, right now I'm grinding my second account, which is the one I use ISPO on. For clarification, I have 3 ladder accounts that I can play on pretty much, but only my Hunter account is maxed out. So the other ones hardly have any cards maxed out, only ISPO pretty much. Knight 1 hit. Oh, beautiful right there. We'll take that 1 hit on the tower. I can go for my Log on top of the Lumberjack and the Bomber. He does Fireball and Heal Spirit, so interesting version from him. I don't think Heal Spirit really benefits this deck much. I see the idea, but does it really change anything? Oh gosh, he's going to Giant the Bridge. I'm almost certain of this. Let's go Expo though. Okay, wait. I should have waited. I knew he was going to Giant the Bridge. That was so dumb of me. I'm going to Tornado like this to keep that away from my tower. I literally should have just waited. We would have been completely fine. That's my bad. But I did have a decent elixir lead. Oh man, this might be rough. Okay, that's going to kill the Lumberjack, which is good. I believe I have to Knight this, which is really not good because Evo Knight is so clutch in this matchup, and I have to burn it on a Lumberjack that's pretty much already dead, right? But it's okay. I'm going to go Tesla like this right here. He does Prince the back, tempted to rocket, but I think it's the wrong decision to make in this scenario. He Giants the back. Let me go Defensive Expo right here. And just take our time. No need to rush. I mean, I can go Ice Wizard to the side right here. Full reset in the back. Log on top of the Prince and the Heal Spirit. I'm going to go ahead and just drop my Knight down. Get my Larry's down for the Prince. And he's going to go for a second Giant, most likely, if I had to make a prediction. There it is. So we'll go for my Ice Wizard, go for my Log as well. And then I can go Knight to tank for his Prince and Skelly's on top of it as well. So Tornado pulls everything together, which is super good. I'm going to go for the Ice Wiz all the way down low. Log on the Bomber and the Prince and Lumberjack. And yeah, wow, that defense was really good. Block the Bomber, potentially, if he goes for it at the river. Guys, that defense was really good. We are going to secure this victory. First game against a pretty hard matchup. You can definitely lose this one. It's a very hard matchup to get any damage on, but we were able to control the map very well, didn't let his evo bombers connect on our tower, and that really changed the pace of the game. First game on of the entire day for in season. Let's get it going. That's a great sign that hopefully, fingers crossed, today is going to be a good day for me pushing, and I'm not going to get angry at this game. So nice win right there. In game number 2 against this individual right here, the smiley face is back. Apparently it means something. It's like a character in the alphabet, so I don't know exactly what it means, but I'm going to go for the log on top of the tombstone right here. That already makes me think Lava Hound, which I really hope it's not. Lava Hound this season, actually, believe it or not, is a lot harder than it ever has been. And I'll give you 1 second to guess what it is. Yep, you guessed correctly. It's the Hero Mega Minion. So that card flying to kill your Ice Wizard makes defenses nearly impossible. And also, it's really hard to get your Expos to do anything offensively as well, since the Mega Minion paired with usually a combination of either lightning or fireball vines, it just is rough. And then they have a lot of ground cards this season, so Lava Hound has never been this hard for Ice Bow. I think 3.0 still has a great matchup against it, and probably, I would guess, just because you can outcycle their counters, but Ice Bow's a little bit slower. But I love this deck. It's always going to be my favorite deck for sure. He does have the Heroic Goblins. That definitely plays a factor into this deck being harder to beat as well. I'm interested to see how next season goes with all of the balance changes. I'm actually really excited for next season. I can't even hide it from y'all, because there's so many good balances that I think the meta might be somewhat enjoyable. I don't want to jinx it. I really hope that heroes don't break it, but man, imagine an enjoyable season on ladder. Like, I'm already enjoying the game right now, but even just good balance changes could make it so much better. I'm gonna go super aggressive here. I mean, this is probably not gonna work. Maybe we can predict a lava. Nah, that was probably way too aggressive. Yeah, that was way too aggressive. I'm gonna go knight. Oh, I just lost the game. Oh, that was so dumb. Don't go for a prediction for no reason, guys. That is what will happen to you. I guess it's not completely over because we can get the Ice Wiz down. How am I should lose right here, right? Like, genuinely, I should lose. That was a bad Goblins. He should have waited like 2 seconds. I believe he would have just straight won the game because I couldn't have killed him. So we got a little bit lucky, but that Mega Minion does not go to the Larrys, and now we are in a lot of trouble. Yeah, 2 hits. Things are looking dire, to say the least. It's going to need to be a very clutch performance if I'm going to have any chance of winning this game. Let's go Evo Tesla right here. That's going to get the Baby Dragon. He's going to Vines that probably, if I had to guess. Yeah, darn. I hate the Divine spell so much. Okay. I think it's just one of these where we have to let it go and just reset again. But with him having Fireball and Vines, it's almost nearly impossible for us to connect on the tower because he has 3 ground cards, Fireball and the Vines. And of course, we're going to have to actually force the Expo connection on the tower. So I'm going to go log on this Tombstone right here, and that should be fine. He's going to Valkyrie on top of the Expo. No, he does not. He messes up right there. Wait a minute. That's a huge mistake. I'm expecting a Vines from him, maybe. Or is he just... Wow, he's just going to... No, he does Vines. I was going to say, he's just going to completely let that Expo go. Which would have been fine with me, but he goes for the Valkyrie at the bridge instead. You know what? Let's just Rocket Tornado, fully resets, and we actually put ourselves in a good spot. Well, not a good spot, but a winnable position, I would say, right here. The reason I say that is because now we are only down 200, and of course we're going other lanes, so he can't just Fireball my Expos whenever I placed him on the map and also hit the tower, so that's kind of a good thing. I have to commit the Expo. We cannot allow him to just fully play offense, or I am so dead. So let's go Tesla like this right here. Hopefully, no, he does get that down. Darn, this is going to be a hard game to win, but I believe in us. We have a chance. That's all you can ask for, is a chance in this situation. Let's go log. He does Vines. Honestly, not a very good Vines in my opinion. I can go Knight down low to tank for the rest of the Lava Hound pups, and overall, we are giving ourselves a decent situation here because I have a Tesla down now, and I can just go offensive bow when he Lava Hounds. So I'm going to go offensive bow in the middle. With our Tesla, because we want to have something to support it, of course, if I can. There's the Lava Hound, of course. That's completely fine. He's going to go for the Valkyrie sometime soon. Just got to be ready for it. I'm not going to be too worried right here. Maybe I can get a Rocket, potentially. Hold on. How's he going to play this situation? That is my question. He has to defend this Expo with a lot of Elixir. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me go for the NATO like this and the Knight to block. That was a beautiful NATO. Hold on a second. Let me Tesla. Nice. We get the Baby Dragon and that Tesla. Things are starting to heat up a little bit. Triple Elixir. I can feel myself becoming Eminem-ter. Let's go for the Ice Wizard right here and then Knight down low for the Lava Hound. I think it's immediate like Expo time here on the right hand side. He's most likely going to go for a Valkyrie on top of this again. Does he back to Valkyrie, or is he a few cards off? I think he's a few cards away. Wait a minute, can I get a nice Rocket potentially? Oh my gosh, please play the Valk, play the Valk, play the Valk, play the Valk, play the Valk. Come on, I know you want to. Let's go Knight like this. Let's go for the Rocket on the Valkyrie, the Baby Dragon, and the Mega Minion. He's going to catch him off guard, I think. Please connect. Yes, we get the connection on tower. What a play. Oh, that was so risky, but man, it paid off. Only 20 seconds remaining. Now we just defend. Let's go, guys. You can see why the matchup is so much more difficult, though, of course, with the double small spell. or excuse me, the double big spell, kind of with the vines and the fireball, and then the goblins, double heroes. It's just rough with 3 ground cards as well. It's so hard to get the expo to connect, but we had to pull off some absolute magic to get that on the tower, and I'm glad we did. So nice win against Lava Hounds right there. Definitely a hard deck to face. I wish it was not the case, but, you know, you got to find new ways to win, and that's what we did in this match specifically. In our next match here against Moncho, kind of a cool name. I like how he did the letters in his name right there. But we'll see what he wants to play first. I'm just going to chill for a second. If he doesn't do anything, I'm just going to cycle my log. Might as well. I don't have the attention span to wait. Okay, well, shouldn't have cycled my log. That's a good lesson to be patient right there. But I'm going to go knight like this. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't change anything. I'm not sure if the Larrys would have connected. Maybe like 1 or 2 of them. Hold on, that knight goes other lane. Ooh, I have an idea. Let me Tesla the bridge on the right-hand side. Okay, well, that was the worst timing ever. It's okay. So that's fine. What I was trying to do, you could probably tell, is get the King Tower activation with the Miner, but he also knew that, so that's why probably he played the minions at the river. But that Tesla, I mean, it wasn't even a complete waste, because to be fair, it is going to kill the dragon, so I can't be too mad about that. I'm a little bit, you know, could have been better. Definitely wouldn't have placed that Tesla if I would have known he would have minions. But let's go log. I think he probably has, what, Lava Hound, if I had to guess, because of the Miner, the minions, the Inferno Dragon. It could be like a MK off-meta type of deck. Who knows at this point, honestly. We'll see what he does for this knight. Is he going to play anything at all? He goes Baby Drag. Okay, so let me go Tesla like this right here. That's too low, isn't it? I think I should have placed it 1 higher. Oh, no. I'm a bot for that. Okay. Big mistakes I can't be making, especially last day of season. You've got to be playing Clash Royale at the peak of your abilities, and that was not good, so it's fine. I mean, a little bit of a mistake, but who cares? It doesn't really change that much of the outcome of the game. Just things that I get mad at myself for, like you can't be messing up that, Hunter. But I'm going to go log on top of this left-hand side tower. We're back to our knight in 1 more card. It's already an evolution as well. He does... You know what? I'm going to Expo, I guess. I don't really want to Expo. I know he's going to Inferno Dragon, but what else am I going to play? Do you want me to go Knight the Bridge into a Skarmy? You know, there's not many options right here. So I think we just take our damage and try and focus on this defense. If I would have had a Tesla and Ice Wisdom cycle, I would have cycled one of those in the back, but obviously that was not the case there, so we weren't about to just sit there and let the Lava Hound walk towards my tower. I'm going to go Knight to tank. Evolution Knight is just so clutch in a scenario like this. Oh, wait, that was a good play. Hold on, let me pull this back, and then I need to go Tesla as soon as I can, I think, right here, maybe? Okay, you know what? I'm not sure I even needed that Tesla, but things were looking scary. Look at the knight, by the way, on the tower. Let's go. I got a little bit scared. I don't know how a Vines and an Arrows does not kill an Ice Wizard. That's kind of crazy to me, but I'm not going to complain. I just think it's a little bit crazy. Let's go Ice Wiz. Predict the Lava Hound right now. Can we get the prediction? We do not, unfortunately, so that's not going to help out much. He's going to go for the Miner and the minions. You know what? I'm going to be super aggressive here and then go Skellies to block for the minions, rather. Wow, what a defense. He straight up just doesn't even expect it, and he missed his Vines. I think we made him so, like, caught off guard with that tornado to get the Expo on the tower that he literally just didn't expect it, and then we just easily won. But nice win right there. That was a good matchup as well. He didn't even really do anything on offense besides that one push the entire match. Here we go. We are in against TEF. This guy has a number 10 finish in the world, so, well... That's what you need to do to get a number 10 finish in the world, guys. Play your Royal Hogs at the bridge first play. I'm just kidding, of course. But, yeah, so we got to lock in. It should be a sweaty game. It's probably going to be either Royal Hogs Lightning with the Wizard or Royal Hogs Archer Queen. Looks like with the Ice Spirit, I'm going to predict Royal Hogs Archer Queen. Just a really fast cycle. I believe it's 2.9 average cost. I played this deck a few days ago for a video. It was pretty fun to play, but I'm just going to set up my Tesla. I don't really love this situation because now we're out-cycled, and unfortunately, a single elixir is going to be very, very difficult for me to do much in terms of offense. He does go for the Piggy, so I'm just going to go Ice Wiz, Knight, Log on top of them. Hopefully, this will stop the majority of the damage. Hopefully, this Knight can do something. Dang, that Knight low-key did not do anything right there. It didn't even stop that last Piggy either. Gosh darn it, but I could rocket this. No. If I rocket this, I lose the game for sure. Like 100%. There's no way I'm stopping his Evo Pigs if I do that. So what I have to do right here is just try and hold on. I need to get to double elixir. Once we can get to double elixir, I believe in our chances of doing something in this match. But yeah, before double elixir, you know, there's just not much hope for getting anything done if you know what I mean. So in terms of offensive damage, I'm gonna go Knight the back. He has such a fast cycle that Expo in this matchup is not going to be very useful unless he overcommits. Ooh, wow, 10 elixir, literally 11 elixir on the bridge, just straight up ripping it on the bridge. I mean, I understand, I guess. Let's go Log and let's go Larry's on top of the Queen to make sure. What? Oh, that sucks, dude. Wait, Knight got a hit on tower. I'll take that. But yeah, that was unfortunate. We both kind of messed up our micro right there. He let the Knight connect, and I let the Archer Queen connect, which I think my mess up was a lot worse than his, just because now he can go either lane, which is not good for me. I, of course, want to be the one dictating what lane is being pressured in, but now things are going to get a bit sketchy. I'm going to Expo here. Oh, gosh darn it. That's a terrible timing, too. He's going to cannon. No! All right, so what I was thinking with that Expo is that, wait, can I get King Tower off this? You know what? It might not be all bad. Because we can grab that. But yeah, I was thinking he would probably go with the Royal Hogs on top of my Expo, but he didn't. He already had placed them at the same time I did. A little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Like, we're still fine. I'm going to log, I'm going to Tesla up top. I really don't want to use my rocket on that. I would love to not rocket the Royal Hogs unless they're Evo, if I can. But yeah, literally by the time you see this video tomorrow, actually, I don't know how fast they'll get the balance changes in the game, but the Evo Piggies are going to get a huge nerf, so pretty excited for that, honestly. Let's go Ice Wizard here, and I could just maybe rocket his tower. He does have Piggy's evolution, so yeah, there's absolutely no way I could have rocketed. Just have to rocket on defense right here. Not bad. I think we're playing this pretty well, though. Like, I do think that he's got the advantage at this current moment. Let me Tornado this, try and catch him off guard. We do hopefully kill that Archer Queen, please. Nope. Dude, the Archer Queen ability, it will just never die, it feels like, when it's in its ability. I saw somebody comment the other day that the Archer Queen needs to be 2 elixir, the ability, and I was like, maybe. I don't know. I've never really thought about that too much. I've always thought it's kind of a solid card, but I didn't know if it needed a nerf necessarily. Maybe the ability, it could use one. It's a little bit overpowered, I agree. If you don't have like a perfect reply like recruits or something against Queen. So he's going to Earthquake again. I'm just going to have to take the rocket. He actually spent a crazy amount of elixir right there, and then he used the ability. So I have to Ice Wiz here. Unfortunately, would love to just Larry's, but I just don't trust the Archer Queen not getting a hit. I'm sure you guys can understand. We're only down 300, so y'all better buckle up. This is going to be a very close game as long as I don't make any more big mistakes. So he's going to Queen the back. I'm just going to, of course, go Evolution Knight, same lane. Tesla up top to kill the Piggies, and that's going to clean up that right there. Very nice. And then I can just go Ice Wizard down low to help support this Knight as well with the defense of the Archer Queen. So I'm going to log. He does use the ability. I just don't even see the point of using that ability right there. Let's go Rocket on top of this, and now he goes for the Evo Pigs, but I already have this Ice Wizard down, so it should come back and help me. That is perfect. That is so clutch. I can go for a second Ice Wizard here, and now, since we are 50 seconds left in triple elixir, I think it's time for us to just literally keep ripping Expos, or not Expos, Rockets, I mean, on his tower. Let's go log. I have to Tesla first. Wait, what? Oh, that was crazy aggressive from him. I guess he was just baiting me to play my Tesla on the right side and then instantly playing his his Earthquake on the other side. So that was interesting. I'm going to go log like this down low to clean up, hopefully. Please, I need this Archer Queen to not touch my tower. That would be awesome. Dude, okay, that's a bad Skellies by him. I'm going to go Rocket on his tower. 20 seconds left. We have to defend the set of Piggies and then also Rocket one more time. Here comes the Evo Pigs. Pulled him all the way back. Come on. Evo Tesla clutch up. Log on top of the Piggies. I need to get a Tesla down as well, or I'm going to lose this game. If I do not Tesla, I lose. I have to spam Rocket. Please, can I get that down in time? We need 4 seconds exactly. I think we got it. Yes, just in the perfect amount of time. We're going to secure this win. Wow. Let's go, guys. What a game right there. I thought for a second we were cooked, but honestly, really clutch Tesla, and I'm glad I trusted myself and just barely had enough time to get that rocket off. Nice win right there. Here we go in against Ronald, and I think you guys can make a prediction on what deck that they have based off the Duchess Tower. Yep, you are correct. It is the Giant Hero Mega Minion. The same, pretty much the same deck. I think I played this the first game of the video, so he does have Fireball right there. I'm actually going to Offensive Expo. I think this is a little aggressive, but him playing a Fireball is also aggressive on top of my Ice Wiz in singles, so I'm going to go for these Skellies, then Tesla on top of this Bomber. Not going to get anything out of this, I don't think, but at least we can fully reset. Maybe actually, wait, can I get that connection? Come on, Tesla. Ah, darn, really close to getting the connection with the Expo, yeah, right there on tower, but unfortunately we do not. So this matchup, you saw it earlier, but it depends. This guy literally finished, I think, second in the world with this deck, which is, you know, kind of shows how the state of the game maybe is the right way to word it right now, but hopefully we can just outplay him. I'm gonna go Knight right here, and I could go just wait a second. I was debating going log on that, but I know he has Prince as well and also Bomber, so I kind of want to wait until he has like something on the map that I really have to log if I'm going to use it, but of course I have to cycle my log right here as I'm saying that. Let's go for the Ice Wiz like this. He's going to go for the Giant the Bridge. I have to rocket this instantly, and then I need to go for my Larry's to tank for this Prince, please. Okay, I got to get my Knight down as well for this. No, 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 please. Oh, no. I was hoping that Knight could tank for the Ice Wizard. Now we're going to take a Giant hit right here, which is never ideal. It is what it is. I'm kind of happy he didn't go for the ability right there and slap my Knight other lane, and then I'd have to log, and it would have been a whole mess. But thankfully, we're actually in a spot We're going into double elixir almost. We can win this game. It's not going to be easy. The matchup's hard. I would say I lose it a lot of the time, but I figured out how to play it for the most part. As long as you don't lose in the single elixir and you keep the game close, that's really what you're looking for. I'm going to go Tesla here. He might Dark Prince this. I should have put it one lower, I think. Yeah. So he does Dark Prince that. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I'll just cycle my log. He's probably going to go for an aggressive play soon. We need to always be careful of the evolution bomber, which I believe is in rotation next, unless I'm a crazy man. Predict the Mega Minion. Oh, man. I tried to get the Larrys down in time. Unfortunately, I did not, and now we're going to have to, yeah, we're going to get spammed, basically, is what's going to happen here. So he's probably going to Evo Bomber the right-hand side on that Ice Wiz, if I had to guess. Let me predict it. Nice, we do predict the Bomber right there. So he's going to get a few shots, but it doesn't change much because we have a decent counter push here with the Expo and 2 Ice Wizards and a Knight. Not bad at all. He does go for the Dark Prince. Okay, Giant comes down. Let me be patient here. Ice was on tower with the splash damage. Let's go for a Tesla. He's probably going to fireball both of those. So I'm going to just try my hardest to cycle back around to another Expo. And this scenario, I could maybe go for a last second log here. Try and get on the tower as well, please. Bomber does die. Okay, that's good. Expo is going to connect on tower. Yes, beautiful. Every little tiny bit of chip damage, we need it, guys. We need it bad. So I'm going to go for the Expo in the middle once again. I think this is the smart play just because we have cards already down, and of course I don't want to give him fireball value on my tower. If you're wondering why I'm putting my Expo in the middle, that's one of the main reasons. So he might bomber that. We'll see how he wants to defend this. I'm just going to chill. There's the Prince. I'm going to go Knight and then Ice Wizard down low right here to clean up that Prince, hopefully. And then he's most likely going to use... Oh, wow. He actually fireballed. I thought he was going to use the ability right there. But all I need to do is go Tornado like this. Log on the Dark Prince. Skelly's up top. I can go for the Knight in the middle to tank for everything. And then do I need to Ice Wiz this too? I think so. Wow, that Rage spell made the Dark Prince charge. That's crazy. All right, a little unlucky. Let's go for the Tesla down low and then log on top of this Bomber. Skelly's for the Prince as well. Beautiful micro. Oh my gosh, that was so clean. Nothing even touched my Tesla. Let's go. Okay. I'm feeling so good this game. Like, our plays have been magnificent. I'm going to go Expo the middle once again and just try and make him spend a bunch on defense. So that's my goal. So we're going to go Knight like this. He does fireball. That's completely fine. Let me go for the Tesla again. I'm actually going to go... Should I log this? I'm going to log this. Screw it. Come on, connect. Nice! What a connection right there. He didn't expect it, and he burned his evolution zap on that too. Let's go. Okay, you already know. We're right back into another offensive Expo. Let's go, guys. He's getting a Giant once more, which is fine. Just got to keep the pressure on and not allow him to spell cycle me. Let's go for the rocket, or not the rocket, the Ice Wiz in the Knight log right here. I'm looking for a juicy rocket at some point, but not quite yet. We have plenty of time. I'm going to Larry's for that Dark Prince, just make it die a little bit faster. We can go Tesla in the middle like this. That Bomber should die. There it goes, finally. Let's get a Knight down. I can go for the Ice Wiz on the right-hand side. Log. Oh, no, that didn't kite. That Knight didn't kite. That's really bad. Whoa, the Mega Minion. Oh, no, I lost. No, bro, not like this. I'm so dead. Evo Tesla low. I think it's over. I got to Ice Wiz the right-hand side. I got to go for the Larrys. No way I stopped. What? Did we survive that? No way. No way we survived that. That was the greatest defense ever. Okay, let's go Rocket. Only 15 seconds. We can just stall out with our spells and our buildings. Let's go Tesla up top. I know it's going to die quickly, but all I need is a few seconds of time being bought. No way, guys. Let's go, man. I thought it was over for a second there, but man... Thankfully, even with the broken hero in his deck, we were able to clutch up and play perfect defense. Anyways, beautiful game. Hope you guys have a good in-season and enjoyed the video. Of course, as always, enjoy the Butch clip. And make sure to like and sub if you're new. But peace out, guys. Have a good one. Love y'all.